Good morning. This is Keloland on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Authorities in Meade County say a local rancher was seriously hurt in an accident involving a horse.
The sheriff's office says it happened Wednesday afternoon. Authorities shared these pictures of the scene.
The sheriff's office says that witnesses saw the accident and called first responders immediately. A helicopter landed in the pasture within minutes to bring the rancher to the hospital.
A Rapid City man and Rapid City woman are behind bars accused of drug charges. 26-year-old Ezra Bald Eagle and 25-year-old Mariah Cross are facing multiple counts of possession and distribution.
During a traffic stop, authorities found over 3 ounces of fentanyl powder, 3,500 pills containing fentanyl, and under a pound of meth. This is part of an investigation by the Unified Narcotic Enforcement Team.
In response to an increase in suspected fentanyl-related overdoses, Emily's Hope is expanding its free Naloxone distribution program to Watertown.
2 new Naloxone boxes have been installed at Prairie Lakes Hospital and the Watertown Regional Library.
Community members are reminded to carry Naloxone, especially if they know someone at risk of opioid overdose.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, good morning. Our forecast here as we head through the day today. Rain showers ongoing in central South Dakota. A couple of lightning strikes here and there, but it is cool today where the rain is occurring. 53 Winter, 53 Chamberlain. Sioux Falls, though, the clouds increasing 62, but we do expect a few more showers around Sioux Falls by this evening. And it looks like the weekend forecast will recenter more rain to the west. And we'll detail that with Futurecast coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Brian. Memorial Day is seen as the unofficial kickoff to the camping season.
At Newton Hills State Park, there are many campsite options for all kinds of campers.
So we have a lot of options. So we do have electric sites for campers or tents. We have a non-electric tent only site. We do have a modern cabin, which has 2 bedrooms, sleeps 8, a small kitchen, bathroom, living room. Then we also have 2 lodges, which sleeps 12.
If you're looking to book a campsite, you can follow the link under this story.
Live music will be flowing from the Levitt stage in downtown Sioux Falls tonight. Levitt at the Falls kicks off its season of 50 free concerts tonight.
Swamp Daddy's Cajun Kitchen is near Levitt. The owner says the concerts bring an influx of customers into our restaurant.
We have had multiple of the performers come and dine in at the restaurant, which is really cool and unique.
The music starts at 7 o'clock tonight.
To see the lineup of artists for the season, head to this story on Keloland.com.
Falls Art Market isn't a new event, but it did find a new home.
It's hosted by Bronze Age Art Casting in Sioux Falls, which moved locations last year and is bringing the market to its new spot next door to Levitt at the Falls.
There's a nice, comfortable pace down here. And then I think having the Levitt concerts here for many of the mornings will be really nice. And there's been so much change downtown with new buildings and new businesses. I think it'll be nice to invite people down just to kind of stroll around on a Saturday morning.
Falls Art Market runs from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. tomorrow in the parking lot just east of the Levitt. Nearly 24 artists offering everything from paintings to knives are expected to participate.
Bronze Age Art Casting will also host the event the 4th Saturday of June and July.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check of your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, our weather forecast as we head into the weekend. Well, showers around here for northwestern South Dakota into the south central. We've been watching that trend, and I do expect that will slowly translate to the east as we go through time. So definitely watching that. Sioux Falls area, we're going to go from low 60s here, probably around midday. We might end up going a little bit higher than that, but then as the clouds get thicker, the temperatures start to go lower, and that's how we'll start trending this evening. And yes, that rain chance is still going pretty strong for Chamberlain and Yankton. I do expect that rain will even affect Sioux Falls in terms of some showers. Now, not much rain. I still expect this is going to be measured just as a few hundredths of an inch, but just the fact that it wettens up the streets and the grass and everything else during the evening, it could play a role in things at the Levitt. I'll just tell you that up front here. I do think there will be some showers in the forecast during that time period. What's interesting is that after 10 o'clock tonight, the tendency is for that to start to fizzle out, and it should be gone there by daybreak tomorrow morning. We're in the 40s. We're going to watch the far southwest on Saturday, but The overall forecast, actually, if you live in Huron and Watertown and Sisseton, I know it's not necessarily warm weather, but it's not bad. And if we can fit in some sunshine, at least if we're in the mid to upper 60s, that's pretty doable. And the same thing applies to Sunday. There's a big difference. West River versus East River. Sunday morning, there's an example of rain in the Black Hills. Then you got Sioux Falls with partly cloudy skies. And Sioux Falls during the afternoon on Sunday could be, I think, pleasantly mild. If the sun's out, it should feel pretty good. And if it's anywhere between 65 and 68, we'll take it. The rain in the west, too. Remember, I know, not great weather necessarily for outdoor activities, but you know you need rain. Everybody in the southwest knows that very well. And this is a system, the next few days going into Memorial Day, it's going to rain, but it is also a big, big help on our moisture deficits in the Black Hills. So that's the good news. We're going to plant on that. Now, obviously, a lot of folks would like it to warm up a little bit. Do not get in any hurry for that, because next week we got an upper level low that's causing the rain, and it's going to sit and spin over the Midwest. And so we're going to get more days with some clouds and just the overall tendency to keep our temperature below normal. And any amount of rain will also add to that particular theme of the weather. So that's kind of where we'd like to stay with that. 62 again for today in Sioux Falls. Some sprinkles this afternoon. It translates into at least tonight a 50% chance of rain. There will be showers around. That'll break Saturday. I think Sunday too. The vast majority of Sundays okay for weather, outdoors, anything you got going on. Just prepare for it to be in the 60s. That's where we would say there is most likely. Monday, Tuesday, a little better chance some of that moisture spreads into southeastern Ketherland. Beyond that, day 6 and day 7, my main concern here, I know, got some 70s there, but my thought on Aberdeen too, just like Sioux Falls. The more evidence is growing that this low next week is going to sit and spin, and we're going to have several days in the 60s, and if it slows down any more than it has, we're going to chop those numbers on day 6 and 7. I'm just going to tell you that up front. That's kind of the way things are positioned. And Pierre and the West, it's the same issue here too. There is some warming, but it's getting delayed more and more. So day 1, day 2, 3, 4, and 5, all in the 50s and 60s, and the rain chances Sunday, Monday in the Black Hills are still looking really strong, and that should help us out on some moisture deficits. So stay tuned for more on that. Details with the rest of the weather at KETHLELAND.com.